the cities to the women. We thought it was the least that we could do. We were under the impression that freedom was more than just the freedom to wipe shit off of your shoe. And we talk about the way that people are as we drive towards Salt Lake, away from a lake of fire. We say, how could they not have known? How could they not have known until we drive 50 miles too far? And we will find a spot in the sun where we will let our hearts run wild, and they will come back late, they will come back black, but then we'll hear black is back in style. Said they will come back broken, they will come back black, but then we'll hear that black is back in style. And we'll be the last to know, we'll be the last to know, we'll be the last to know that black is back in style. We'll be the last to know, we'll be the last to know, we'll be the last to know that black is back in style. Heartbreaking bravery exists when you were next to the wild animals. I was the baby still on the tip, but now I want your sex, and I am not the fox with blood-stained lips standing over the kill. Oh, but babe, I'm afraid you are the kill. And heartbreaking bravery exists when you run with the razor sharp, or when you run with the silver quick, when you see names of angels on the back of your eyelids that look like they were carved in a fit of violence by those you call exclusively yours. And when you call exclusively angels to your windowsill, oh, then, babe, I'm afraid you are the kill. Bury your brain in the snow just to say I told you so, then go live just like a caveman. Nihilism is insane when the hollowness you gain is the same as what you already had in your hand. I think the world is a rubber band. I think we're slipping in and out of the pool. I think an hourglass is different than quicksand. I think it's cool. And 2 articles online, one on the start of posthumanism and one on the end of time. But those kids were chanting in the moonlight, we see you, we love you. And they were right to think that they were shining brighter than the dull-eyed pigs. I think the world is a rubber band. I think we're slipping in and out of the pool. I think an hourglass is different than quicksand. I think it's cool. I think it's cool. I think it's cool. So let me see that bounce, let me see that sway. You have nothing to renounce anymore anyway. No needle and no thread to sew the head back on your spirit. You have nothing to renounce anymore, so let me hear it. You are the bloodhound who cries just to hear it. In many ways I am the same, I admit it. But you're the one who does it with no spirit. Cover your body in snow just to say I told you so. Then go stare with Mary's other little lambs. Lying face down is insane when the grey mist and the rain are just harbingers of rainbows unfolding while your head is in the sand. I think the world is a rubber band. I think we're slipping in and out of the pool. I think an hourglass is different than quicksand. I think it's cool. What kind of joke is this? I put down the face like you said, a rope around the rest was never a part of our deal. And if I'm a clown for you, then while the wax kiss on your lip. I rock around for you when you so much as kiss the crossbar. My puppeteer, just like the bad old times, you call all the tunes and I call you all mine. I call you all mine. My puppeteer, just like the bad old times, you call all the tunes, and I call you all mine. It turns out the torch's flame is nothing but paper mache. I go on anyway. I wanna make a fool of both of us. I want you to lose. I want you to lose control. I want you to lose. I want you to lose control. My puppeteer, just like the bad old times, you call all the tunes and I call you all mine. I call you all mine. You were crying for sure, and your hair was only adding to the flood. Just out of the shower, you looked like a red bird. I am a barbarian, sometimes been a barbarian most of my life. Stop me if you've heard this one before. sometimes. I'm a lamb upon your altar, and just a lamb when I recall how I asked you where you want to be buried, and you asked me the name of the town where I was born. The town where I was born. Ah-da-da-da-da-da. Darling, it's finally the fall, and finally I've not destroyed anything at all. You never knew, 'cause I never told you. You never knew, 'cause I never told you. You never knew, 'cause I never told you. Jenny Lee, Montreal was never the same once you were gone. Jenny Lee, you should know the city fell into a sort of boring ruin. And so we leave Montreal, and so the wild mother we once knew. Jenny Lee, I know that my behavior was probably probably partly why you turned into a blade of grass and a blade of steel. I was a city wrecker then. I was a city wrecker then. I was a city wrecker then. I was the eye pointed in. That was 2009 or so. I'm still a city wrecker now. And now you live back with the Anglophones, and I am where my lover needed me to go. And I love her, so I step onto the ice, while you possess the common sense to demand paradise. My lover, bless her patient heart. Deep down I know this town's not as bad as I pretend. I am a city wrecker then. I am a city wrecker then. I am a city wrecker then. I am the eye pointed in. It is 2000 and whatever. I'm still a city wrecker, but a different kind of wrecker. I am a different kind of wrecker, singing la 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 as I step onto the ice. It is 2000 and whatever. I'm still a city wrecker now. Cried all the way, all the way to the crying room. I tried not to stay. A stick tied with straw, tried not to be a broom. Chisel, chisel, stone, stone. Chisel, chisel, stone, stone. An optimistic beast, tried to be more than just a creature. Stood up on 2 feet and broke them both under the weight of its own nature. Chisel, chisel, stone, stone. Chisel, chisel, stone, stone. You can hurt me for free, circa 2020. You can hurt me for free, circa 2020. You can hurt me for free, circa 2020. But come 2021, you've got to carve me away. I cried all the way to the crying room. I tried not to stay, a stick tied with straw, tried not to be a broom. A stick tied with straw, tried not to be a broom. Chisel, chisel, stone, stone. Chisel, chisel, stone, stone. An optimistic beast, tried to be more than just a creature, tried to be more than just a creature, stood up on 2 feet, stood up on 2 feet, and broke them both under the weight of its own nature, and broke them both under the weight of its own nature. Oh. And broke them both under the weight of its own nature, and broke them both under the weight of its own nature, and broke them both under the weight of its own nature, and broke them both under the weight of its own nature. Oh, you can hurt me for free, circa 2020. You can hurt me for free, circa 2020. You can hurt me for free, circa 2020. But come 2021, you've got to carve me away, you've got to carve me away. Well, that one never goes well. I think I'm done trying to perform that song. I've also broken my resolve to not talk to you while I'm doing this, so that I'm not talking to you from 2 different places at once. And thusly crossing the streams. A situation I don't want to be in. Full disclosure, I started doing this before, about an hour and a half ago, and I was talking to you, knowing that I'd also be talking to you in the chat, and knowing that that was a few layers of abstraction that I didn't really want to be involved. I didn't want to find myself in. And then my sustain pedal broke, like halfway into the first song. For the first time ever, my sustain pedal just, the pin just popped out and broke. And I had to pull the whole piano apart and fix it. I'm very proud of myself for fixing it. When I leave here, that'll be the thing that I'm most proud of, is fixing my sustain pedal. And then when I got the piano working again and pressed record again, I thought to myself, I'm not going to talk to the camera because it's a weird curse. Because I'm talking to nobody. Because this is filmed. This isn't a live stream. I know that if all goes to plan, I'm in the chat with you right now. And it's just too wacky. It's just too absurd. And yet here I am finding myself doing it again. Like a live stream isn't fucked up enough, and now we had to take it to another level where I'm going to tape one in advance. I just wanted to show you guys the set I was doing in November before I got sick. And that's what we're doing. See, I'm losing my train of thought because what I'm doing right now is so fucked up. I'm talking to no one. I'm going to play a bunch more, it seems. Another new song. This is one of my favorites to play right now. Now that I've talked to you guys, though, I fucked it all up. If the sustain pedal breaks again, I know for sure that talking to a taped live stream does put a curse on a room. And I'll never, ever, ever do it again. Wasn't intentional. I cursed it. Let's see if we can get through the rest of this set. Let's just see. Broke the record high again. Your babes are high and dry again. A flicker from the wheel, a fever in the village. How else did you think it would be? Did you think that shutting your eyes would make all of it free? Your churches are on fire, and that's better than you deserve. And everybody heard your dummy crash into the ground. A child smiled at the sound. Now the truth about angels is getting around. Oh, how else did you think it would go? Did you think that the reaper would let you not reap what you sow? It's a new kind of summer of love. It's a new kind of summer of love. The blindfolds are scattered on the shore, and everyone can see that your mouth is full of thorns. Oh, it's a new kind of summer of love. sit and watch your life go by. The kitten caught the firefly. The hedges in the hedge maze are growing tall, but the older growth will have to follow. And all these old paths so worn in your skull, did you think that you wouldn't have to follow them anywhere at all? New kind of summer of love, 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 new kind of summer of love. New kind of summer of love, new kind of summer of love, new kind of summer of love. You are a waterfall waiting inside a well. You are a wrecking ball before the building fell. And every lightning rod has got to watch the storm cloud come down the sky. And I've heard of pious men, I've heard of dirty fiends, but you don't often hear of us ones in between. And I've heard of creatures who eat their babies, and I wonder if they stop to think about the taste. And I saw the sun go down outside of Arkansas, and I saw the sun come up somewhere in Illinois. And in the darkness I taught myself to hate. But where were you? Oh, where were you? And where'd the fucking sun go? I am a creature, I am surviving, and I want to be alone, but I want your body. So when you eat me, mother and baby, oh baby, mother me before you eat me. And you should always pass when you caught the inside lane. pull your hair out. I won't pull my hair out. For I have never seen a sun that did not bury its head in the side of the world when the day is done. You are a waterfall waiting inside a well, and you are a wrecking ball before the building fell. And I will mutter like a lover who speaks in tongues. Well, he speaks in tongues, and I speak in tongues. Neptune is a prophet, and Jupiter a healer, and so wakes up thinking they are more than stars. He cannot tell the difference between a heartbeat and a wave. He has a bad sense of time. And she's a queen, she gives beyond her means, too pure to see through his raggedy disguise. She cannot tell the difference between a photograph of lovers on the beach and a man in rags and feathers in the tree. She says, don't tie the blindfold quite so tight this time. He says, don't love me to death, and I won't love you to death. She says, I won't love you to death if you don't love me to death. He says, I won't tie the blindfold quite so tight this time. And then he takes her by the elbow back down towards the sea, where they become two very old and senile sailors, going in and going out, and going in and going out, and going in and going out of the fog. Going in and going out again, and going in and going out again, and going in and going out again, and going in and going out, and going in and going out, and going in and going out again, going in and going out again, going in and going out, and going in and going out, and going in and going out again of the fog. And it's a madman's game, making cadences, land in golden fields. A madman's game, making the commonplace unreal. I can't say why, but I have a way of bleeding dry anything you call a rose. From red to white, a full bouquet, to fucking snow. It's a madman's game. And I had been spending a lot of time in my expensive furs when the question first occurred to me: is there anything more famous, anything more grand, anything more noble than a folded hand? It's a madman's game, at the very least, a younger man's game. And I'd say the only word worth singing say the only name worth singing is not God, it's you. Julia, as beautiful and as simple as the sun. Julia with blue jeans on. Julia, as beautiful and as simple as the sun. Just Julia with blue jeans on. I see you there, oh, at the bottom of the stairs, obliterating everything I've ever written down. But was there any other way that you could have been found? Oh, Julia with blue jeans on. That's where I would, if this were a live show and I weren't talking to no one right now. That's where I would sort of negotiate whether or not people wanted to hear a couple more songs. Usually the answer was yes, and I would play another new song, followed by another old song, and then I would go. So that's what we're gonna do right now. It's a lot of piano for one sitting. I feel like maybe if I whisper, I won't curse the next song. But thinking that there might be a curse on the next song is a really good excuse for me, for if and when I fuck it up. So either way, I'm golden right now. Wouldn't it be great if we could live the way we lived when we just laid across the trail? Money changes everything is both a wicked tune and a cautionary tale. But for the record, I was never down to cut the faces from the photos on the shelf. I wouldn't change a thing, but now it's how we have to live versus living with ourselves. It's how we have to live versus living with ourselves. The shower head was broken, so they drove down to the pool for a steam and then a swim. But they had come to love the customs of the Baltic Sea and being naked with their friends. But stepping down into the icy water, they felt alone, and then their bones went cold as hell. I wouldn't change a thing, but now it's how they have to live versus living with themselves. It's how we have to live versus how we have to live with ourselves. It's how we have to live versus how we have to live with ourselves. It's how we have to live versus how we have to live with ourselves. Laying in the grass, I sometimes wonder if I haven't in some ways already died. But then I think, of course, I haven't, so has any person who just burns to stay alive. So let your body fold into the shape that feels most bearable and listen for the bell. I wouldn't change a thing, but now it's how we have to live versus living with ourselves. It's how we have to live versus how we have to live with ourselves. It's how we have to live versus how we have to live with ourselves. It's how we have to live versus 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 how we have to live with ourselves. Okay, one more. And thanks. And I'll thank you in the chat also. So I needn't thank you too much right now, because you're not here. But when you are here, I hope you're all doing great. We're going to air this in the future, I think after Christmas, so I can say that I hope your holidays were really great. I feel like I don't want that to be the last thing that I say, but I don't know what else to say. I know that I'm definitely making this awkward. And there was a slight curse on the end of the second half of that last song. Fuck a curse, that's what I'll say. fuck a curse. So Peter loves a girl. The way that only Peter does. He told me all about it on the balcony when we were high on drugs. And Peter said the girl would never say she was sorry. And that was partly why he held her up to the heart's perfect light. But she lives so far away. They only talk on their computers. Peter said he wants to stay a good guy in the world. So Peter's leaving town. Who even does that anymore? He's gonna go find the one who sings for him. Won't you win the race? Won't you win the race? Won't you win the race for me? Won't you win the race? Won't you win the race? Won't you win the race for me? Won't you win the race? Won't you win the race? Won't you win the race for me? Won't you win the race? Won't you win the race? Won't you win the race for me? She is the one that he thinks of when he thinks of love. She is the one that he thinks of when he thinks of love. She is the one that he thinks of when he thinks of love. And she is the one that he thinks of when he thinks of